Good morning, financial literacy class. I hope all of you are doing well. It's Thursday, April the 30th. Got a lot of different things going on, and I know we're trying to wrap everything up. The last day of formal instruction is tomorrow, May the 1st, and we're trying to wrap up uh, the main objectives of the class, and I'm kind of disappointed. In fact, I'm very disappointed, not only by not seeing you all daily with that, but also feeling like I've or feeling like you all have been shortchanged as far as some of the instruction or some of the concepts that we could discuss in class. And it's just, it is what it is. If you will take to heart the stuff in Foundations Digital, the video instruction is outstanding. That is material that many adults actually pay to sit through a course with. Now, that may not mean a whole lot to you right now, but please pay attention at least to the terminology. There were so many different things I had that I'd wanted to do, but just based on the nature of students getting work done and trying to collect work and me not wanting to overwhelm you, especially with all that you've got going on in your other classes, I've just decided not to put anything additional on you other than what we have now. I've been very clear, I think, in Schoology with the updates about what is expected. I noticed that many of you in Foundations Digital were working through several modules. Now, there's an entire course there in Foundations Digital, and it mirrors the stuff that we were doing in class. I switched over to the digital version for you all so that you could get that instruction on those units that really we were not going to be able to cover in class specifically. Now, there's several modules in there. I only ask you to do investing in retirement, debt, as well as insurance, and those are the main areas of coverage that we needed to finish up with. And I noticed just in looking through it over the last few days that several of you are doing other modules, and I don't have any problem with it. You can do every single module that you want to do, and I've got them all open for you to do that. It would only help you. But as far as a grade goes, I'm looking for investing in retirement, debt, and insurance. So I want you to work through those. And I will be taking a daily grade as far as the video segments that you watch with the little questions at the end, as well as the post-test that you have at the end of that. That will count as a test grade. So please concentrate on getting those things done. Now, if there's a couple of those modules that you want to do for extra credit, I'll be happy to give you extra credit. Even as a test grade, I'll give you some points for extra credit on a test. So that may help some of you if you choose to want to do that. Now, with all that being said, if you do extra credit, please email me or send me a remind message and let me know which modules you did for extra credit. Now, next week, I'm going to be working specifically on grades, trying to get everything checked off and updated. I've gone in and checked off some things. There's a lot of missing things, and then I have to backtrack to put that stuff in. So it takes me a little bit longer to do that. So if you've noticed that I've put a 0 in for you, shoot me an email, and I'll try to get to that to update. Now, let me share this with you. I'm in the middle of a large data report that is needed by the state of Georgia for work-based learning. That's one of the other responsibilities I have here at school. So I'll do more than just teach financial literacy and banking and investing. And that is a big report that I have to gather data for and submit to the state, make sure everything is done correctly. So I'm in the middle of that right now, and I hope to be done with that by Friday, or at least some point in the middle of the day tomorrow. So here's my situation. If you've got stuff that you're missing and you want to email me, please go ahead and email me. I may not respond back to you immediately. I think I've been really good about responding for the most part to the many inquiries I've gotten. And over the last week, I've gotten many more emails and contacts, which I'm fine with. It's been good to hear from several of you in there. So work on that. I'll be working on grading next week. If you're in a situation where you're still trying to finish some things up over the weekend and into next week, that is fine. I have to have my grades submitted next Friday. So Up till then, if you will, up till about next Thursday or so, I'll be willing to go in and change or update or put stuff in. Now, don't use that as a false sense of security that you've got all this extra time to do it. Knock it out, keep plugging along, and get your work done. Now, if you checked out a Chromebook, switching gears a little bit, if you checked out a Chromebook, those need to be returned beginning next Monday. If you need to keep one a little bit longer, please, you can shoot me an email and I'll just let somebody know that you need to do that. But next Monday between 8 and 9, or I think between 4 and 5 in the afternoon. I'll shore those times up, but you can return your Chromebook on Monday. Another switching gears a little bit, seniors, if you're a senior, you should have received a link from an email from either Miss Lawler or Miss Ingwe. I actually think it came from Miss Lawler. But the information is they're gathering as far as seniors, what your plans are for next year and how to follow up with you, that type of information. So if you have not responded to that, what I think I'm going to do is to find that it's a Google form. I'll find that Google form and I'll try to link it somewhere within Schoology. And I'll call it senior something or other. I'll figure out a name for it. Senior information checkout or something like that. I'll put on there for you seniors, but you need to make sure that you do that. They're moving forward with the 18th, 19th, and 20th. You're gonna get more information about that for May. That's May 18th, 19th, and 20th. About picking up your caps and gowns, senior letters. They've got all this stuff that they're working on putting together for you. Yearbooks will be during that time as well. And for you underclassmen, more yearbook information will be disseminated a little bit later also. And as of right now, graduation will take place on June 1st. That's the date that's been announced. Mr. Brooks in a meeting yesterday shared with us that they're still not certain how graduation is going to look. They're still hoping to have it in the stadium. Don't know if it's just going to be students only. Don't know if it's going to be parents attending as well. They're not sure. And I don't want you to think that they're trying not to do something. They're desperately trying to get something together, but there's still a lot of unknowns, and they're holding off as long as they can on making a more formal decision as they see what the government's going to do and what medically we're allowed to do in that situation. So I want you updated, ready for that. But June 1st is the date. That is a Monday for graduation. So that's a quick announcement. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or a remind message. Again, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm really swamped with this report. I mess up like a lot of you all do. I had in my mind that it was due May the 15th, but it's actually due May the 1st. And so I've messed up on that on my end as well. So I've got some of it done, and I'm scrambling to get the rest of it put together because it is a huge report to put together. But you don't have to worry about that. But you need to worry about your business, and I'll do my best to help you take care of your business. But I've also got to take care of a little of my business as well, guys. I miss you. Y'all take care. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, I miss seeing you every day. Y'all have a great day.